and she hit hard.
I'd like to hear that conversation when she called Brooke Hogan, calling him out last week.
Wasted a little too much time there looking for the elbow drop. I'm told that he has named both arms.
Here's what?
He has names for both of his biceps.
Jeez.
ODB going to press the pace here on the outside. This Hollywood couple just scurrying, trying to get away. Who can blame them? Oh, Jessie got caught here by ODB. Wow, does she have the power to get him up? She does. You got to think Jessie doesn't like getting hit in the face, JB.
No, he's got a, strong affinity for manicures, pedicures, not getting hit in the face. It's very prim, very proper. Exactly what ODB doesn't like in a man. His husband material, Take a look at her husband. Look at that.
Just repeatedly taking him for a trip down south. What's ODB going to go for here? This matchup really begs the question, really a battle of the pecs.
Well, it's open fight night, and on a night where we have seen some very chaotic things, and we've yet to see, I think, what's could be the most chaotic is if Sting is able to unmask a member of Aces and Eights.
ODB hit hard there again. Looked like she is clinching the knee there. Her knee might have given out. Jessie now a scoop and a slam.
Well, that's something to be proud of.
Jessie had been getting involved in Tara's matches, really instrumental in costing Miss Tessmacher the match in that Bound for Glory Knockouts Championship rematch last week, and now it's time for him to put up or shut up. Oh, distracted again, then the scoop. And the slam by ODB.
She's in full control.
I think that liquid courage is now, it's hit her, it's running through her veins. A little spanking for Mr. Spectacular.
I love it. ODB calling him out, and he answered the challenge, and now he's feeling it.
Yeah, he's being taught a lesson. ODB now has a hold of the Knockouts champion. Look out here.
Oh, roll up. What?
Oh, and he gets him.
Your winner, Jessie.
Wow, what a win. Congratulations. You got your first win.
Distraction there by Tara. Jessie picks up the win here on Open Fight Night. Oh, from dishonor to honor, and the honor is all mine. Now I get to turn over the reins here in the play-by-play position to the one and only Mike Tenay.
And, of course, let's take a look at really what went down there at just the end of that matchup. It was a distraction. It was on the outside of the ring. Tara up on the ring apron, misses with the right, the left. And it looks like just when she was about to get hers from ODB, a roll-up from Jessie. And referee Terrence Harrell with the 3 count. And what a victory. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of celebrating tonight with these two. Wow. Open Fight Night.
And ladies and gentlemen, we officially welcome you to hour number 2 of Impact Wrestling's Open Fight Night. Todd, nice work once again, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, JB. Always a pleasure. Go get them, gentlemen.
JB, first things first, we want to send out our best wishes, our best thoughts to everybody in the Northeast, specifically to my broadcast partner, Taz, who is dealing with the aftermath of that devastating storm, the area near his Long Island home. Taz, my friend, take care of your family. We will see you right back here on Impact Wrestling very soon. JB, let's switch gears if we can. Let's talk about what's still to come tonight. It's that promise of the Bully Ray, to call out Devon.
Yeah, no question about it, Mike. He said last week, I'm going to put somebody through a table. I'm going to call out my brother. It's Open Fight Night. We've already seen chaos in the back. Will it spill out to the ring? And what's going to happen when this goes down?
We're going to find out. Bully Ray versus Devon on Open Fight Night. It looks like we've been interrupted by a couple of your friends.
Yeah.
Robbie E and Robbie T.
I don't hang around with anyone that wears sweaters like that. Trust me.
Now, wait a minute. I know you are notorious for hitting the club scene with these guys, the massive bouncer, Robbie T. I mean, maybe you can share some insight with us on Robbie E's intentions here on Open Fight Night.
Well, it's Open Fight Night. That means anything can happen, but I got to wonder what was said in that backroom meeting with Austin Aries earlier tonight. You know, they probably had something to do with, you know, a conversation involving Robbie E. and Austin Aries' dirty work or project, whatever he has in store. Let's hear what he has to say at Open Fight Night.
You know something, bro? Everybody knows that the most memorable part of this year's Bound for Glory series was Robbie E. beating Jeff Hardy. Well, newsflash! Lightning, it always strikes twice. That's why tonight, Robbie E. is calling out the world champ so he can get beat a second time, bro.
Well, Mike, first of all, he beat him by countout.
Lightning always strikes twice?
Yeah.
And his opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, and your world heavyweight champion, Jeff Hardy.
Well, I guess you've got to give Robbie E. credit, having the guts to call out the world heavyweight champion, Jeff Hardy. But I'm not so sure that Robbie's timing is so great. We overheard earlier, charismatic enigma knowing that he's a target on Open Fight Night. Jeff Hardy, well, he knows anyone can call him out. He said he's ready to compete, prepared. And on a moment's notice, Jeff Hardy is here to answer the challenge. You know, Jeff Hardy still has to be upset with the actions of Austin Aries last week.
No question about it, Mike. And when you take a look at how Jeff Hardy walks around with his eyes closed, I think that's actually because he's looking out the back of his head. He needs eyes in the back of his head. When you're on top of the mountain like he is, everybody gunning for you, everybody shooting for that World Heavyweight Championship. And Jeff Hardy has been just, you know, what a champion. In such a glorious fashion at Bound for Glory. What a night for his career. Culmination, really. Come full circle in life, in his family, his personal life. A world heavyweight champion to be proud of, but getting called out by Robbie E.
You have to love the fun aspect when it comes to the unpredictability of Open Fight Night here on Impact Wrestling Live. This is just a small sample of what we have seen throughout this broadcast and what's still to come tonight.
Still to come tonight, huh? How about Sting promising to unmask a member of Aces and Eights? We saw what happened at Bound for Glory with Devon. Now, if he can do it tonight, who's under these masks?
Well, this is the first full access Open Fight Night for Aces and Eights. We know that Devon's going to face Bully Ray. We know that the Bully is going to challenge him and call him out later as the World Heavyweight Champion comes flying off the middle rope, straight down, splash into the pin for two.
Robbie getting out of the ring and probably needs to really just analyze what he's just gotten himself into. Calling out the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy, here on Open Fight Night. If you're going to make the challenge, you better be ready to fight.
That time, he caught Jeff Hardy unaware, able to hook the leg, but Hardy's not afraid. He's going to go out to the floor. And the combat between these two, Robbie E. and Jeff Hardy. Ooh, shoulder first into the steel steps goes Robbie. Clearing out the ringside area. Looks like Hardy's going to go for a little poetry in motion.
A man who lives his life with absolutely no fear. Time and time again, he shows that. He demonstrates that in the ring. That's why he's so exciting to watch. You never know what he's going to do next.
Involvement from outside by the massive bouncer, Robbie T. Jeff Hardy. Robbie E. Matchup continues when we return live on Open Fight Night. As we welcome you back to Open Fight Night, the matchup between the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy, and the person that called him out, that issued the challenge, Robbie E. has been, to me, JB, rather surprising, especially during the commercial break with Robbie E. in control.
And with every moment this has gone on, Robbie E. has gotten more and more confidence. And look at him now, just yelling screaming the face of Jeff Hardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spike TV and Impact Wrestling, we are working together. We're trying to help out the storm victims. The information on how you can help, it's on your screen. Thank you for whatever you can do to help those in need as the World Heavyweight Champion gets the offense rolling.
Oh, wow. That's thinking. That's heads up.
We saw the involvement earlier of Big Robbie T from outside. He pays the price, and now the champ's attention is turned to Robbie E. Went for the twist of fate, but Robbie able to escape and drops it right on his head. DDT style, floats over for the pin. Leg hook, no, just two. Earlier tonight, we saw Christian York competing in gut check, and we invite you, our Impact Wrestling viewers, to be heard, JB.
Yeah.
Tell them how they can do it.
Official Impact Twitter account at Impact Wrestling. Our Facebook page has the link right now. You can vote. What do you think? Does Christian York deserve a contract with Impact Wrestling? I had to go look real quick during the commercial break to see what the percentage is, what the fans are saying.
What are they saying?
I'm not going to tell you. You just got to go look. Wow. Wow. Check it out. Our Facebook, our Twitter. Go vote right now. What do you think?
Hardy hits the front suplex, and that time the twist of fate was nailed to perfection. A quick look over his shoulder at Big Robbie T, and now the champ goes high risk and hits the swanton. Here's the follow, here's the cover, the pin, and the 3 count.
Your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy.
Challenge issued by Robbie E. Challenge answered by the World Heavyweight Champion as Jeff Hardy, charismatic enigma, gains an impressive win. And now it's time for our direct impact of the night. It's brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance. Take it, JB.
Well, he was called out earlier in the night. And now from the top rope, the swanton and the cover. 1, 2, 3 for the win. Jeff Hardy victorious over Robbie E. here on Open Fight Night.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is tonight's direct impact of the night, brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance. For a free quote, call 877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com. Post-match celebration. Creatures of the night on their feet. Here in the Impact Zone. As
congratulations,
celebrations
Jeff.
interrupted.
What a great victory. Go ahead, pick that ugly belt back up you just threw on the ground. You see, Jeff, the difference between you and me is simply 3 seconds. I am still the greatest wrestler in the universe, Jeff Hardy. And outside of 3 seconds at Bound for Glory, I've been the most dominant man in this company since the day I walked in. I walked into this company and I started making my way up the ladder, one run at a time, going through whoever I had to until I got to the top. And then, Jeff, you knocked me off. You knocked me off that pedestal.